The word of the day is compromise. For weeks, we've been exposing the questionable relationships between public officials in Corpus Christi and some hotel developers. And now, it is the city manager of the town who has some explaining to do. I thought you didn't like me.
I don't.
You don't like me?
Up your nose with rubber hose.
It's a warm welcome back to Corpus Christi City Hall.
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out.
This isn't like going to high school in the 70s. It's more like kindergarten.
Well, excuse me.
City council members acting like they're facing cameras after getting busted or something. Hey, councilman, a couple of quick questions. Hey, council member, why can't we get your phone records? By the time Carolyn Vaughn showed up at City Hall, security had been ordered to protect her from me. And I'm told I can't do interviews here. Really?
They need her inside.
I don't care. I'm allowed to do this.
I understand that, but
I'm allowed to talk to her, okay? It's called America. Why don't you like me? You said you don't like me. Kaylin Paxson drove past her reserve spot just to avoid our camera. There's talk she wants to be mayor, but she's been ignoring our request for an interview for weeks. But you know what they all have in common? They all took campaign money from companies tied to hotel developers Ajit David and his business partner Raju Bhagat. And they've helped David and his powerful lawyer Doug Allison promote a scandal that has engulfed this city by the bay ever since, costing taxpayers well north of $500,000 already. They're also behind the council's plan to try and remove Mayor Paulette Guajardo from office.
It's been unbelievable.
Paxson and Vaughn are also under investigation by the Texas Ethics Commission for allegedly accepting an illegal corporate campaign contribution from those same hoteliers. I'd like to talk to you about the Texas Ethics Commission complaints.
Good morning, no
Any
comment.
You know what else they have in common? They just voted not to spend the money necessary to even apply for up to $120 million in federal grant money for the proposed Inner Harbor desalination plant. They appear willing to squander the $50 million of your money already spent. Did I mention Doug Allison is also in the water desal business? He wears lots of hats.
We look like clowns. It's a clown show, and that's not what I want.
The city attorney announced his retirement a few days after the assault of our camera. Okay, don't touch the camera.
I don't talk on camera.
Okay, but don't touch the camera. Guess it was better than getting fired, huh? Good morning.
I've got to meet with somebody really quick.
We played hide and seek with the city auditor before he announced he was suddenly retiring. What do they have in common? You guessed it, Ajit David and Doug Allison. We're going to rely on you. You know that.
Well, I don't know about that.
City Manager Peter Zanoni is the highest paid city employee, a little south of $500,000. A sweet deal with 12 weeks vacation a year. Where do I sign up? Zanoni got his hands slapped after he was caught whining and dining too much during a P-card audit. But we don't need Horseshack anymore because it was often entertainment with Ajit David.
It's an oldie, but it's a goodie.
I personally think that the relationship they had was too close, and I think it's part of the challenge that we faced.
And that was before we started looking into a plane that looks a lot like this one. We traced a tail number to RGB Air Services, owned by Raju Bhagat and Sid Riddlehuber, the head of Charter Bank in Corpus. And we confronted Peter Zanoni about a trip we knew he took on that plane.
I took a trip, to see one of their projects, like city managers would, customarily do.
But how did that trip help Corpus? Really good question. Turns out that Raju was having trouble with the city of Austin on the construction of the Fairfield Inn here on Rainy Lane. Was it a day trip or overnight or?
It was a day trip. It was less than a day trip.
Zanoni knew the deputy city manager.
It's typical that city managers help business people, that not all their projects are always in the community.
He was clearly brought along to grease the skids, not to profit Corpus Christi taxpayers, to profit Raju.
I can't believe that. I honestly did not know that.
The mayor was not amused. Do you think voters or taxpayers are going to want the city manager flying on some developer's plane to help him in another city?
Absolutely not. I was not aware of that. This is the first I'm hearing about that.
You don't think taxpayers will like that?
No, I don't think so.
Have you taken trips with any other businessmen that you could tell me about to other cities?
I have, but I'm not going to talk here about it. Just to, that's.
Zanoni was among the city officials who fueled allegations that developers of this new Homewood Suites hotel committed some kind of crime when they got $2 million in tax incentives. Ajit and Raju wanted their competition stopped, even though they had benefited from millions in tax incentives too.
They initially brought thing after thing after thing, issue after issue after issue. None of them checked out.
Until this, the date on a FEMA press release was covered up during a slide presentation.
Again, those dates, it was a formatting error, and again, there was no intention to deceive anybody. I can sit here truthfully and say that.
If he had told me that in my review with him, it would have been over.
Developers say Zanoni immediately accused them of a crime in that very first meeting, and it's been spun into a narrative the developers tried to pull a fast one, altering a government document with the intent to defraud taxpayers. It was the date on a press release.
At the end of the day, it's just not categorically true.
I think all this is manufactured controversy.
It has taken up a ton of time and money in a town facing real water issues.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Why hasn't City Council asked to investigate the now former auditor, George Holland? Doug Allison was his lawyer when he faced accusations of workplace misconduct. Allison, as you remember, is Ajit's lawyer too, right after the investigation of the auditor ended. In fact, the day after, the auditor issued that now infamous memo accusing Ajit's competitors of likely fraud. This isn't brain surgery, folks. And even though Ajit's lawsuit is costing taxpayers a ton of money, council members still seem to be on his side, not yours. And we've started calling them the Foolish Five. Remember their names. And our waste, fraud, and abuse complaint alleging Ajit David's company cheated taxpayers on building permit fees? What's happened to that? I feel people blowing this off. There's a power, I feel an aura in this place. That it seems like the whole city is compromised.
I know what you know, and the perception of all of it is not good.
We've got new emails, and wait till you see who has egg on their face. Stay tuned.
You got me rocking, whoa, you got me reeling.